you a young, talented, and skilled person? Are you hardworking? Or do you have an entrepreneur X factor? Then Erizon is the place for you. Erizon is a first-of-a-kind video broadcast that showcases talented and skilled young people with amazingly impressive entrepreneur X factors within. Whether through talent or brilliant ideas, at Erizon, we believe that you have the ability to inspire many people around the globe and effectively encourage them to use their God-given potential to transform themselves, their communities, and thousands of lives. This amazing show rotates around opening young minds to new ideas, chances, possible hobbies, and passions other than the everyday obvious life paths. To all that wish to be inspired, do not miss to catch this show, which airs every last Friday of the month on our YouTube platform, Erizon. Erizon is presented by eMoments.
Even in my dreams, I conquer my every exaggerated fear.
Hi everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Erizon, where we season up your month and your day. Today I'm here with a multi-purpose woman who does cinematography, is involved in baking and confectionery, and also is a footballer. And she will introduce herself, of course, in her full capabilities.
I'm Nambogo Zaujah. I'm a filmmaker and I do confectionery.
Today the big question is for you. What inspired you to take part in cinematography and filmmaking at your age? I'm sure you're below like 30 and 20, like the early 20s, something like that, and yet you're really impactful in the industry.
It was a talent call. Yeah.
Okay, so what movies have you been blessed to take part in or record, do film for?
Okay, I produced and I wrote Sweet Stepmother, even I directed it. And Nganaluwatsa, they are both on YouTube, plus the movie called Missing Days. Yeah, though it's still in the production. It's not yet released.
Okay, you talked about missing the first movie?
No, it was Nganaluwatsa. I was a producer. Yeah. A director, a writer, and still I acted. So that the second movie is Sweet Stepmother. I was a producer, a director, a writer, and I acted still.
Okay.
Though Missing Days, I was a writer. I'm a writer, and I was co-director. Yeah.
Okay, of the three movies that you've mentioned, which one do you like most, or did you feel like I have done some work here? Yeah.
They're all nice, though. Sweet Stepmother and Nganaluwatsa, they are so emotional. Yeah.
Of which would you like the viewers to immediately check out after they watch this? So you could give us like a small snapshot of what exactly happens in one of those movies.
Sweet Stepmother is a movie about the stepmothers still. So stepmothers, we know them as
Evil,
mothers, that kind of. So we came out with a sweet, because there are some who are good. Yeah, they raised up children well.
So you all have heard, just check out Sweet Stepmother on YouTube. What's the channel?
Z Production.
Z Production. Now, what's exactly the process? You said you're a writer, you're a producer, you're a director. I have more titles there. Yeah, so what's the process for a movie to come out? How does it feel step by step? How do you reach the end product?
Making a movie is a bit expensive, though it needs to get written first.
Yeah.
You need good script. You script it down, then after you look for the budget for the actors. After writing a script, you need someone who can edit it, the script editor. which is hard to us, a Ugandan, to do. We are like filming Bajajib. Yeah. So that's
the whole process. So during your years in cinematography and everything you've experienced literally in films, I'm sure you've made small budget films before. And how would you explain to someone who wants to go into that business and make like a small budget film, how would it be, or what it takes, or how much it costs for it just to be a small budget film, not anything big?
first, if you're having a network, that is much better, because in film we need a lot. It needs a lot, like equipment, sort of lights, cameras, boom mic, etc. Yeah, there are very many. So, and actors, if you're having a group, it's really easier for you to make a film, because you won't pay them, but you would negotiate. After that film does what, maybe it hits, you can get some money from them. So, and second thing is, we used to act, or those people used to act, village movies, which we thought that it's very easy, and it is at low budget. But we never thought of making a movie of one person, or actor or actress, making a movie of 3 actors or actress, and 1 location movie. I think they're a cheaper budget.
Okay, this is, I don't know if I can say totally unrelated, but it is related. Have you made a film with your phone before? Or like done a short clip about an object or something like that with your phone?
Yeah, sure.
Is it
like I'm having like 4 or 5, but a short, like 1, 2, 3 minutes.
Okay. There are very many people, when I say very many people, I mean also myself, who, of course, you talked about a short budget film, whereby, of course, you don't have the extravagance of everything you need for film, but you have a few things that you can use and the people. But now someone wants to get rich online, or they want to make a short advert for their product, and they just have their phone. How easy, or how hard, or how good of a quality do you think they can do?
Like if they're having iPhone, yeah, of course, they'll get a very beautiful picture from there. Though I thought about it, and I really want to do a movie using iPhone, but still they need sound, because you can't just capture the movie without sound. Yeah, I've ever did that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is possible, but you have to have sound. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that. You do film. We are clear on that, right? And you must have favorite actresses or actors, both locally and globally. So would you mind sharing some of your best?
She's Zaujah Nambogo.
That's locally?
Yeah, and Angelina Jolie.
Ah, that one. Okay, I will not ask about Angelina because we are Ugandan and everybody knows Angelina. But what makes you like Zaujah?
Zaujah, like she's someone who can act her part, and maybe I don't know how to explain it, but a jambala.
A jambala.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's real in acting.
We have had a long discussion about all the beauties of film, and we would just like to know, what are the hardships you face, apart from, let's say, lack of equipment? Unless you people are rich enough, you have it. What are the challenges you face in film and doing snapshots, those kind of stuff? What are the challenges in the industry?
So far, the challenges that we have, engaging with someone is a bit hard. Like, for me myself, I'm having a group of the actors, which is Separate Island. But it's hard to gather up people because we grew up in different families. But once God gives you the favor, you can manage them.
So you've talked about one of the problems being engagement. And I just want to open your eye up to something else. I don't know whether it's a problem now, it's being solved, but we all know as youth in Uganda, you want to join doing film, you want to be an actor, actress, writer, producer, or anything related. But we have this fear that if we go into the Ugandan film industry, it's not going to be, good enough. We're not going to be good enough. We're not going to be hyped enough. We're not going to grow. We're going to just remain, Uganda. That's where it ends. So what do you think of that situation in Uganda? Do you think it's being solved, or are the current stars working upon being the best and getting Uganda recognized in such areas? What do you think about that?
By then, it was really hard. But now, it changed a bit. Yeah, we're not by we actors, we are teachers, and we teach you through our movies. Like that's Sweet Stepmother. It helps maybe a stepmother who was treating a child sluggish to at least to change her minds. Yeah, it helps to change the mindset of the stepmother into a sweet stepmother, because that's what we used to know, that stepmothers, they have to be bad, but I'm sure that abalabyeko that stepmother, they changed a bit, I'm sure. Yeah, because once you go and watch it, that's when you get to know what I'm talking about.
How about the earning in the industry? Is it good enough or of value?
So, once you start a business, you can't just earn. You have to put in before getting from it. So that's how the movie is by now. But once you get exposed, that's when you get money. Even the Blango comes, Kolira Kalankano, even the other companies can say, hello, Jagalon Kolireko, Uzanileko. So it's earning somewhere, somehow. Though you have to put in.
Okay, so as we kind of conclude this episode, or just the part of you being a person involved in film, could you give any advice to the youth that, of course, want to be like you, someone who does film, someone who's a writer, a producer, a director? I don't know where to end, I don't know where to start from, even other titles. What advice would you give the youth who want to join the industry?
All I can say is, moja tuzanye. Yeah, chechoka.
Kale.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned at the beginning that you do confectionery and you play football. Now we just want to know, what exactly does it entail for you to have started up your own confectionery? How does the business work? Because some of us are bakers, including me and everyone watching there who loves the kitchen.
Here.
How is the confectionery business for you, and what motivated you to start?
By now, I'm getting money from it. But by then, what pushed me to start confectionery, it was COVID. Yeah.
Pushed us to do a lot of things. Huh?
COVID. So I learned bakery from someone who was near home. That's where I learned from, and I never wanted to stop it. Yeah, because it helped me during COVID. I got money from it, so I never wanted to stop.
Okay, so what are some of the products that your confectionery deals in, and What is the name of your confectionery? You don't want people to buy from you.
It's Zaujah Confectionery within different types of bites. That is to say, daddies, hard cones, nuts, cakes, cookies, to mention but a few.
What's your favorite of all that you've mentioned that you like to make, or you'd be like, I can make for you this ASAP and it will be perfect?
They're all perfect.
Do you have other people who work with you?
Of course, I left them working.
You left them working. You came here and you left.
Yeah.
Business lady. Okay, so you did mention that you started in COVID, and we all know COVID time, and even this time, hard economy. I don't know, everyone keeps making analysis that the economy is hard. I don't know if it's still hard, but okay. What are the challenges that you've faced so far throughout all these years doing confectionery?
The challenges, it's like facing people, like coming to you, what, we're selling daddies, we do this and this, and you are like, oh, maybe next time, what do you put there? Do you put in mtwa? You want to kill us? That kind of. But once someone tests it, agamba, oh, can I have more? Give me a tin. That kind. And those guys, the guys want something which is a real way. Once he see you selling your daddies, maybe they like bajirabanga chance. Yeah. Ate, you're having a lot to do. So we're not coming to them to sell ourselves, but we approach them to sell our products. And other thing is, once you go to the supermarkets, maybe they are like, we're having a stock. We've already patterned with this company. You know that.
Okay, so leaving alone the side of confectionery, which I think is an excellent business, and we want to talk about football, the sport. How do you find football, or what draws you to football? And do not forget to mention your best player, both on, of course, the Ugandan team, and also globally.
Okay. I think I was to be a footballer, but
what happened?
Dad stopped me. He was like, "Bajja bump it up, baby." Have you ever seen a lady acting
as a footballer?
Yeah. And I was like, yes, Arsenal Jebali, no, that kind. And Nagamba, no, you should not do that. I was in my primary 7, first term. That's when
you just left.
Yeah, because of him.
Yeah.
And sincerely speaking, my role model in the football was Van Persie. I don't even know others. The reason that's why I became a footballer is because Daddy wange yaliwagira team Man U and my brother Arsenal. So I wanted to challenge my dad, and I'd come like now Arsenal what
player?
No.
A fan.
So we were 2, and that was 1. A Man U team and football and Arsenal team. So I wanted to challenge him, which he like.
So you took Arsenal.
Yeah.
The war is still going on between those two teams, Man U and Arsenal, but okay.
So I decided to become a footballer.
So what do you think, or what would you say? Because you said your dad told you, no, you can't become a footballer. It's not a sport for ladies. But we all know that in this century, everything can be done by anyone, man, woman, whatever. It just depends on what degree you really want something. What would you say to young girls who also have the dream you had? What would you say to them?
They have to continue doing it. Like, you have to focus on what you want. Yeah, nothing is for man and for women n'abakazi basika ekigi kya taxi so ekitaliwo luli.
Okay, so as we conclude today's episode with you, which was a pleasure having you.
Me too.
What would you say generally to everybody who's watched you, whether they've loved your life story about the confectionery or about your passion for football or about film, of course? What would you say to anyone who's gotten something from you today?
You people, you have to work for yourselves. No one will get food on your plate. It's you to survive, like to hustle for your what? For your stomach, for your future. No one will suffer for you because bagamba ziva muntu yo. It was for men, but now it is genetic. So work hard and stay focused. That's when you get what you want. Yeah.
Thank you. Just like our guest today has said, work for yourself, work for your money, work for your food, and work to survive. I am still trying to work to survive. And that's why you should, of course, subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. That's it for today. And of course, you know the drill. Catch us on every last Friday of the month here at Erizon, where we are ready to feed your soul with something that's nourishing and inspiring every last Friday of the month. Only at Erizon.
Do not miss to catch this show, which airs every last Friday of the month on our YouTube platform, Erizon. Erizon is presented by eMoments.